If you're having a hard time making changes and you don't know where to turn, this is the video for you. I'm Dr. Leif Smith, and I've had over 20 years experience helping people like you change their lives. It's not easy. Things are hard. Life is difficult. We get bad habits. But I'm going to give you some ideas today, quickly, that will help you if you implement any of them. You can implement one or all of these ideas. Any of them can help you change the tide, turn the momentum, make it go the other way, and help give you more hope in your life. Idea number one is to set an avatar for yourself. What if you sat down and actually figured out what it is that you are trying to be in your life? If we look at avatar, the definition is technically a manifestation of an idea of what we want to be, right? The idea of the person we want to become. That is our avatar. That's what we're aiming for, okay? What if you sat down and intentionally figured that out? Have you done that yet? If not, this could be a good exercise for you. Who do you want to become? How do you want to act? What do you want to eat? What job do you want to do? How do you see your life looking in 5 years if it goes the way you want it to go? That is an avatar. And if you start with the end in mind, good things can happen. Right now, maybe it's hard for you because you don't have any idea of where you're headed. You have an idea that you want to make some changes, but you don't have clarity on what changes need to be made. Well, if you set the avatar and if you sit down and put some thought into who you really want to be compared to who you are right now, that's going to guide you. That's having the end in mind is going to help you work your way backwards to right now and figure out, okay, what changes do I need to make right now? Idea number two, to change things right now and to get some momentum in your life, is to figure out what your terms and priorities are in your life. Now, I did this exercise a long time ago when I read the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. It's a great book, and there's a chapter in there, I can't remember the exact chapter, but it talks about setting your priorities, right? We have a daily to-do list of tasks that we need to get done, but do we have a daily priority list? Most of us don't. And what happens is you get these things done. You get the dry cleaning picked up. You go to the grocery store and you get the groceries you need. You pick your kid up from school, yada, yada, yada. And at the end of the day, have you really gotten anything important done? Have you gotten something done in the priority of your financial life or your marriage or your relationship? Probably not. And that's why we feel at the end of the day tired and still frustrated. But if we set out from the start and figure out what our priorities are and which ones are most important to us, that's going to change things. So many years ago, what I did was I set my priorities. And what I did was I put God and spirituality first. I think that had to be, for me, that has to be my first priority. Health has to be my second priority. Family and friends is my third priority. Finances was priority number 4. And career is priority number 5. This was when I was just starting out my career, and I've kept it the same since. So what that means is I put my spirituality, my idea that there's something bigger than me in the world out there, and I work towards that above all else. Then health. I have to have my health. I have to have good physical health. I have to have good mental health, because if I don't, I'm not a part of priority number 3, which is a family and friends. And that's how it trickles down. So set your priorities, figure it out, take those categories and figure out which one is the highest priority for you and pursue it. Set a goal in each priority area every week that you're going to pursue. A spirituality goal might mean going to church. A spirituality goal also might mean being kind to strangers, praying for your mom or your dad. That could be a priority. I don't know. But that's an example of having a goal in each priority area. You do this and your life starts getting easier and you start getting more important things. Idea number 3, what if you figured out what habit do I need to add to my life to improve my life? Right? We're always talking about our bad habits and what we're doing wrong, but Is there a habit out there that if you added it, maybe you've been thinking about doing this habit, starting this habit, if you added it, it's going to improve your life? I do this constantly, and it helps me reinvent myself on an annual and a monthly and a weekly basis. So some of the habits that I've added: fasting. That's a good habit. That's a healthy habit. I added that because I felt like my body was out of control. I was feeling lethargic. I wasn't feeling healthy. I was approaching, mid 40s, and I thought, you know what? I need to get healthier. A good habit to add to my life would be fasting. Another habit that I added was cold plunges, which is all the rage now. So I'm not going to get into that because it's the popular thing to talk about. But it was a healthy habit that I wanted to add. On a smaller basis, another healthy habit: flossing. No, my dentist will love to hear that. But it's something I didn't do all the time. Oh my God, I didn't do it every day, twice a day. Well, now I try to do it daily because it's healthy, because it's good for you. It's really good for your heart. Go look that data up. You get my point. Look at all the habits that are out there that you could add to your life. What is one that if you added now will improve your life immeasurably down the road? For me, it was fasting or cold showers or flossing. I could go on, but you don't want to hear all about that. You want to figure out something for yourself. Choose a habit and start to do it on a daily basis as much as possible so that it will be a habit down the road. And one more idea on how to change things in your life right now is, how about this? Get organized. You're probably not as organized as you need to be right now. And when you get organized, that fulfills a basic human need, which is to feel like we have some sort of control in our lives. That's the power of getting organized. Now, figure out what area you're most disorganized in, and maybe that's the place to start. Okay? So maybe it's just you're not making your bed every day. Maybe you need to make your bed. Maybe you need to clean your room. Maybe you need to clean your closet. Maybe you need to organize your workspace. Maybe you need to finally clean out your car and get all those fast food wrappers out of the back seat. Get organized. Get organized, and you're going to feel better. You're going to feel more in control, and you're going to feel like, hey, I can make this a starting point for the other good habits and for the other ideas that we were talking about earlier in the video. I'm Dr. Leigh Smith. Hopefully one of these ideas clicks for you and helps you get some momentum. If it does, please leave a comment below. I would love it if you would like and subscribe and be a part of my community that I'm trying to build here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.